is Mrs. Anderson, and this is Nutrition with Mrs. Anderson. In this nutrient series, we are looking at all of the nutrients our body requires to survive and be healthy. Last video, we focused on carbohydrates, the big energy provider, and in this video, we will take a closer look at protein, also one of the 3 macronutrients. So let's start with our pie chart that shows us the suggested amounts of each macronutrient for a full day of eating. We already know that carbohydrates make up the largest section of the chart because our bodies need it for so many things. We can also see that the protein section is about half the size, and that lets us know that in one day we need about half as much protein as we do carbohydrates. But keep in mind, it is very important. And because of the jobs it does, some groups of people require higher amounts of protein. People who are older, people with injuries or illness, and people who are athletic will require higher amounts of protein per day. So let's look at why protein is so important. What does it do for us? Protein has a role in all sorts of functions throughout the body, but we're going to focus on the regular maintenance of tissues in our body. So much of our body is made of tissue, our muscles, our skin and other organs, and all of the stuff that connects and holds our body parts together, like bone and cartilage and blood. They're all made of different types of tissue, and protein is necessary to keep all of that tissue in good shape. Our body is kind of like a revolving door of tissue. It is constantly repairing, constantly building new cells to replace old cells. This is what keeps the tissues strong and effective. When our body uses protein to do this, we must replace that protein with the foods we eat so that our body can take care of itself over and over and over again. And this is why it is so very important to spread out the protein we eat throughout the day instead of eating a bunch at once. Your body is simply unable to handle more than it needs. Protein does not store, and any extra will be ignored as it passes through your system. So, which foods are good sources of protein? Well, there's actually a lot of them. There's nuts and seeds, beans and lentils, eggs, dairy like yogurt, milk, and cheese, lean cuts of meat, chicken, turkey, and beef, whole grains like quinoa and oats. There's fish, there's tofu, and even vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts are good sources of protein. So that about does it for protein. Check back in for the next video where we look at fats. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.